Armed Forces of the Philippines will now read and sign the orders for his assumption of command.
Headquarters, Central Command, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Camp Lapu-Lapu, Cebu City, dated 15 August 2014. General Orders number 204. Assumption of Command. Pursuant to Paragraph 2, Section 11, General Orders number 827, General Headquarters, Armed Forces of the Philippines, dated 6 August 2014, I hereby assume as Commander, Central Command, Armed Forces of the Philippines, effective this date, and I sign in your presence.
We shall now witness the handover of the command symbol to be presided by General Gregorio P.O.P. Katapang Jr., the Chief of Staff, Armed Forces of the Philippines.
The standard symbolizes authority and unity. This recognizes the immense responsibility of his position, holds and commits himself to wielding his authority and power for the accomplishment of the AFP's mission.
The newly installed Commander of Central Command, Major General Nicanor M. Bivar, Armed Forces of the Philippines, will now give his first order of the day.
Command Sergeant Major, raise my personal flag.
Sir, yes, sir.
Raising of his personal flag is one of the first orders of the commander, symbolizing that he is now in command of the area of his jurisdiction.
At this juncture, Major General Nicanor M. Bivar, Armed Forces of the Philippines, the new Commander of Central Command, will give his remarks and subsequently introduce the guest of honor and presiding officer.
With the permission of the Chief of Staff, Troop Commander, please give your man tikas pahinga.
Kapanaw, tikas. Pahinga!
Our guest of honor and presiding officer, the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, General Gregorio P.O.P. Katapang Jr., my predecessor, Lieutenant General John S. Bonacos and wife Joy, the members of the J Staff and the personal staff of the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces, my classmate, Major General Leo Paladad, Major General Jet Guillermino, our classmate from the Philippine Air Force, Major General Joy Guillermo and Bebek, Brigadier General Wami Taguinoan Elfe, the Vice Commander of the Philippine Air Force, Major General Willie Ona and Aimee. Our classmate also from the airlines, Dexter Comendador and Loida. The Commander of the 2nd Air Division, Major General Romy Pokis. Another wife of our classmate, Laura Guillermo. Brigadier General Nino Aquino and Neneng. The Deputy Corporation of CENTCOM, Brigadier General Romeo Labrador, and for Administration, Colonel Banji Ramos. From the Philippine National Police, we have Chief Superintendent Castro, Deputy Taipo. From the Philippine Coast Guard, represented ng aming Coast Guard Commandant, Dao. Admiral Cecil Chen from Cebu, Dao. And also Commodore Melat from the Coast Guard. Another from the police, the Chief Superintendent Supapo. Also from Paxos Companies, Chief Superintendent Banyas. Bago po makalimutan ang ating pong military Bishop Tubulak. Sir, maraming salamat po at nandito kayo. Hindi lang po sa Zamboanga na alaman po natin kung anong pinagdaanan natin sa Zamboanga. Of course, nandito rin po ang aking may bahay, si Pinky. At ang aming isang anak na nakarating, si Charles. Also from a friend from Manila, Miss Elis Ramos. Ay so kanina napatating, medyo late lang, si General Hamurabo. Retired na daw. Anyway, another for faction, sabi nga ni Vice Chief of Staff, the Commander of Naval Force Central, Commodore Joseph Mercado is about to leave us also. In-announce ko na, Joseph, para alam nila. Ang ating friends from the Republic of Korean Armed Forces, thank you very much for coming. I'm sure we will see each other a lot of times. I've seen one of the retired general, one of the most respected Philippine Army General, General Rogelio. Colonel Democrito Mendoza. And some of the, I think these are civilian friends of CENTCOM. Ang dami po nila, hindi ko man po kayo mabasa lahat. Sa susunod pong ating pagkikita ay maaari ko na po kayo at makikilala ko na po kayo. Other distinguished guests, and of course the civilian employees of CENTCOM, ladies and gentlemen, alay ko po ang isang malugod na pagbati ng magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Natuto po ako mag-Chabacano sa Zamboanga pero konti lamang po natutunan ko doon. And I'll try my best na matuto ding mag-Bisaya just like the Vice Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces. Hayaan niyo po akong simulan ang aking mensahe sa isang uri ng pasasalamat sa lahat ng sumusuporta at naniniwala sa aking kakayahan. Mula pa noon at hanggang ngayon. Patungkol na rin sa aking pagkakatalaga bilang bagong pinuno ng Central Command. I couldn't be honored, delighted and fulfilled to have been chosen to take over the leadership of this very dynamic command, especially at the height of a more pressing need to finally thwart the steadily diminishing threat of insurgency in the country. Today, the Board of Generals, the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces, the Secretary of National Defense, and most especially to our Commander-in-Chief, His Excellency President Benigno Simeon Aquino III, I offer my sincerest gratitude for the vote of confidence and believing that I am the right man to succeed after a truly outstanding predecessor. Indeed, there is no doubt that with the inspiring leadership and hard work exemplified by General Bonapos, I am God faced with a greater challenge and responsibility to lead alongside a group of officers and men coming not just from the Air Force, but this time under the flagship of the Armed Forces. I also share the credit with my superiors, peers, and subordinates, both from the past and the present, for they have all contributed into shaping my military career as to the different learning experiences and opportunities I have amassed throughout this period. They have provided me with solid foundation wherein I now humbly stand. And because of all this, I now greatly indebted to them. I also pay tribute to my family who have always been at my side at all this time, even in the most difficult of times. It was in their loving comfort that I found the strength and courage to keep moving on. To my wife Pinky, who have been with me through thick and thin, through my triumphs and even my failures and struggles. To our children, Queen, Charles, Laris, Kevin, and Nikki. In growing up, they have taught me the value of benevolence and compassion in their simplest form, without a doubt. My family is my inspiration, and I shall continue to be such for as long as I live. To General Bonapos, my mishap and my snappy bankmate, I am nothing but grateful for being that deemed as your worthy successor, as you pass down the leadership of this command, and finally move on to assume the post of the Vice Chief of Staff. I would like to offer the best of my wishes for you to find even more success in your future endeavors. Congratulations, Mr. And to those who in one way or another have been part of my career, maraming salamat po. Hindi ko bang po kayo mapapasalamatan na isa't isa. Dalangin ko po sa ating pong lumikha na tumbasan niya nawa ang mga kabutihang inyong naidulot. Today, I assume leadership of the Central Command with a solemn vow that I am to discharge the enormous responsibility entrusted to me with unrelenting passion. Alam ko po, ang pagiging pinuno na organisasyon na ito ay isang malaking karangalan. Kaya naman buo ang aking loob na harapin ang lahat ng pagsubok na aking mapagdadaanan kapalit ng pribilehiyong ito. In the midst of our growing consciousness to defend our nation against insurgency and other internal threats, and along with our intention to boost stakeholders' involvement in our development activities, I shall commit myself to the vision of this command and independently execute my duties under the direction and the guidance of the national government. Bukod po dito, naman rin ang aking isipan ang paghahanda para sa anumang badya ng sakuna, dulot na rin ang pagbabago ng panahon. We will surely look into ways to mitigate the effects of calamities and disasters. It is in this cause that I would like to emphasize on empowering people as a precursor to working out the entire organization. In essence, the command will revolve around shared responsibilities among its members. Therefore, it is imperative that we maintain a high level of teamwork. As for our mission, which is based deeply on sustained peace and security operation, we will focus on increasing the operational readiness of our air, maritime, and ground assets, given the archipelagic setup within our area of responsibility. This will in turn facilitate the conduct of prompt and sustained operation. We shall also further establish closer and cordial network with other government and non-government agencies premised on our defending role in the IPSP Bayanihan. And it may I borrow the words of our Chief of Staff. Ang sabi niya, kawal, disiplinado, bawal, abusado, dapat asintado. We shall also initiate strict education and adherence to the rule of law and the rules of engagement. Let me also emphasize on being ready at all times. pertaining to our humanitarian and disaster response efforts, all attuned to the provisions of the national government. And as we continue to work hand in hand in pursuit of a higher vision, let us always remember that our mandate demands tremendous dedication to our oath. Professionalism does not only mean having the technical skills or the impressive talents, but more importantly, it should be anchored on a high sense of dedication and commitment to duty. To the men and women of Central Command, you can be assured that I shall do my duty to the best of my ability. I shall make sure that I shall not, in any way, do anything that could diminish your trust and confidence in me. I must, however, tell you that whatever it is that I shall achieve, or how will I become, is all the same the result of your cooperation and support. Finally, in view of the forthcoming Armed Forces modernization, we must continuously pursue a vision of an organization that is committed to incremental but continuous improvement. We should continue to think, evaluate, and validate our system and procedures in order to be proactive in the way we pursue our mission. We will never stop chasing our vision of excellence as a way of life. I say again, we will not stop chasing our vision of excellence as a way of life. Hence, along the words of Mr. Hunter S. Thompson, anything worth doing is worth doing right. With God's eternal grace to guide us, let us all together at our best excel in the enactment of our mission and function. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Mabuhay ang CENTCOM, mabuhay ang Armed Forces of the Philippines, mabuhay tayong lahat.
Kapanaw! On! Stop!
Now I will go to the more pleasurable and equally daunting part of my task, to introduce somebody who is a well-respected military officer, a good-hearted upperclassman, and a true leader. Our guest of honor and presiding officer was born on 11 July 1959 in Manila. The cradle of his military career started when he entered the Philippine Military Academy and graduated as member of the famous Dimalupi class of 1981. Soon after, he took on various positions in the hierarchy of the Philippine Army and the Armed Forces. And with dedicated toil, fate turned the tide when he ascended to the pinnacle of the military service. He has an impressive list of accomplishments that no doubt prepared him to his present job, that of being a leader among men. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor and privilege to present to you another reason for the Dimalupi Pride of Class of 1981, the 45th Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, General Gregorio Pio Punsalan Katapang Jr., Armed Forces of the Philippines.